Hello, 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 everyone. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing this evening, this is Melody Chadamoyo, your love coach. I am here again to talk to you about love and relationships. And today I'm going to step on some people's toes. I'm doing this because I love you, because I believe in love, because I want your relationship to grow and to thrive. I recently was just talking to my a client, and she was telling me how amazing her relationship is doing because we started working together, and she's loving it. She's really loving it. And this is a person who was happy in a relationship. She didn't say there was anything really bad, but then it got me thinking when we were talking that a lot of us don't actually take the time to evaluate our relationships. We just consider them okay, they're going. They haven't left me yet, so it's okay. And I'm here to tell you that if you are in any relationship, and I'm saying any like loosely here, I'm saying if you're in a romantic relationship, you definitely need to evaluate it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you feeling yourself? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think your husband or your boyfriend is feeling at this point with the relationship? Is there room for improvement? Because I believe even if it's a 9 out of 10, that one is still needs to be improved. That's just how I roll. And you can also do that with your children and your friends, and so that you find yourself. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Say hello in the comments so that I know who you are and I can shout out to you. And also those that are going to be on the replay, say replay, so that I know you've been here, you've been listening, you've been watching. Anyway, going back to evaluate your relationship because it's so important. It's necessary, because if you don't evaluate your relationship, how do you know how it's going? You don't want to be shocked. You don't want to one day just wake up and discover that actually your relationship is over and you didn't know the other person was not happy. It's better to, I know we're afraid of rejection. I get it. I really get it. But the alternative is worse, because you might think, because most of the time things happen in our relationships and we take them personally, even though they are not personal. You might think that, okay, he did this because he wanted to hurt me. He did this because he doesn't care about me. He doesn't respect me. He doesn't love me. When actually, that's not what he was doing at all. And then you go around carrying this bag of heavy emotional stuff, crap, as I call it. And you carry it and you carry it and you carry it, and it doesn't give you anything. It wears you down and it stops you from being more open, more loving, more excited about life. You because you are not on the same wavelength. So if you take the time to evaluate, and you might say, you know what, John, Peter, I don't know, any name, insert name there. When you did this, this really upset me. And he will look at you, because I know this. I've had the experience of saying to my husband many times, when you did this, you really harmed me, or you really, offended me. Oh, hi, Nelta, how are you? Thank you for joining me. And he said, actually, that was not my intention at all. I meant to do this. And he would explain, and what he meant to do was actually really loving and caring. And yet I would have spent 2-3 days carrying this thing, thinking this guy does not care about me, does not respect me, doesn't love me. That's the reason why you need to evaluate your relationship on a scale of 1 to 10 regularly, maybe every 3 months, maybe every 6 months. Just ask, how happy are we? How happy are you? How are you feeling right now? Do you feel loved on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you feel respected on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you feel supported on a scale of 1 to 10? Because those are the things we want from relationships, right? Even with our girlfriends, let's do that, because there are a lot of energy vampires out there. You don't want to find yourself, sucked out all the time. evaluate your relationships. It's so important because when you evaluate, when you know what's wrong or that there is something wrong, you can go and reach out to someone like me or someone else who can help you to revamp up, to bring back the love, to bring back the excitement, to bring back the fun that you deserve in your relationship. I really appreciate you for coming here to watch, and yeah, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you need to talk to me, you know what to do. Book a free appointment and we can have a chat. I always want to chat. And please put in your comments, have you ever evaluated your relationship and what did you discover? I'm so curious. I know it's personal and stuff, but you can just be general. I'll get it, and then we can talk on the DM, right? In the DMs, as they say. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again same time next week. Bye for now.